Okay, so welcome to class everyone. I'm Sally. I'm going to take you a nice slow flow today. Feel free to just take a prop and place that underneath the hips and just let the hands relax down into the lap or onto the legs. Soften the shoulders, feel free to drop the gaze, maybe just relax that jaw a little bit too, or maybe close the eyes. Do whatever helps you feel centered and helps you to be present in this moment. Slowing down the breath. Congratulate yourself for making it to class, whether you're watching it live or on later in the day, on catch up. So well done for making this time for yourself. It's for yourself, but it's kind of for everyone else, isn't it? Because if you feel better, everyone else benefits. So let's just start with little movements. We'll just do our nice spinal warm-up. So just circling around, getting that lower back moving. Shoulders, neck nice and relaxed. And just coming all the way back round now. Again, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Coming all the way back to centre, reaching out with the arms, keep them strong. So drop those shoulders down, reach into the fingertips, draw the shoulder blades together a little bit as well, getting those upper postural muscles going, and then reach the arms up with control. Turn the palms away, bring them back down, palms up, lift, and then we inward rotate shoulders and drop it back down. One more time, slowly lift, and exhale down from there. Good. Going to wrap the arms now. So bringing one arm under the other, bring hands together if you can. If that's not accessible, hands in prayer position, absolutely fine. Rounding the spine a little, head relaxes down. And then come on up, cactus arms open, lift the heart, squeeze shoulder blades together and releasing down from there. Good. Okay, and now moving forwards and back, seated cat and cow pose. Pressing the heart forwards, lift the chin, and then we'll gently roll the spine to come back. And then again, moving forwards, roll the spine to come back. And then again, coming forwards and rolling back. And then again, just coming all the way back to centre from there. Okay, good. All right, so other wrap now, reaching out, other arm underneath, so I'm taking my left arm under. Okay, breath in, and then again coming into our Garandasana, arms gentle fold forwards, let the head relax down. Again, coming into prayer position if this is not accessible to you. There's always an alternative, always. Just got to find it. And then again, come on up, reaching back, squeeze shoulder blades together, lifting chin away from the chest, pausing here. Okay, bringing one arm down now, other arm reaches over. Now rather than just a straightforward side bend, let's go a little bilateral flexion. Oh, cheeky. So just bringing that arm forwards and over. And that way you get a little more towards the front of the obliques, into that QL at the back there. So reaching over, drop the gaze, hitting the lats a little bit too. Pause. And then slowly coming up, reach away now, palm facing up, all very dramatic. Looking towards the hand, lift that breastbone. And releasing down. Other side, come on up. Good. Get some core going there, gently drawing navel in, reaching over, shoulders softening back and down. Good job. And then coming forwards a little bit, so just chucking a little flexion in there. Head relaxes down. Got a tiny little bit of rotation in there too. It's all happening, gang. And then reaching up, palm faces up. So coming back, opening chest, shoulder, palm faces up, lifting, goes up towards the hand. And then again, just coming all the way back down from there. Good, let's reach the legs out in front now, Dandasana. So stretch on out, pressing into the heels. Okay, if the legs are a little sore today, pop something underneath the knees, cushion, rolled up blanket, etc. And then we'll just take our time now to walk our hands forwards, keeping the drishti forwards to start with, chin level to the floor. Drop the shoulders down, not necessarily soften them, but just draw the shoulders down so you've got some strength work through the upper body. It's just subtle, but it's there. Now draw up through the pelvic floor, so become aware of the sitting bones, pubic bones at the front, tailbone at the back. Just find that centre point. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, just feel that gentle lift in between those 4 points, bony points of the pelvis. You might feel the back get a little bit involved too when you do that, that's cool. And then releasing all the way down. You might feel the tummy soften when you do that. And then again, exhale, lift. Gentle engagement through the banders. And then again, just softening back down. Let's try it one more time, gang. So again, just slowly up, lift. And again, just releasing all the way back down from there. Again, take the hands back now, pressing into the fingertips. Lift the heart, lifting the chin. Shoulders again, just draw shoulder blades, scapula, just drawing together a little as you lift chin up away from the chest. And then just coming back to neutral from there. I'm just going to bring one leg back, I'll go left leg so you can see. And just gently wrap right arm around, taking the left hand to the floor behind you. Chin is just level to the floor, just take a nice little twist. That's it, pausing there. And then release. Okay, coming back round, other side, right leg comes back. Again, just hugging the leg in. Right hand goes behind. Inhale, exhale again to just gently twist from there. Getting into the large global muscles of the back. Giving the abdomen, organs inside, a little bit of a massage as well. And then again, releasing all the way back down. Good job. Okay, let's come on to hands and knees now, team. So from here, just come on over. I'm going to take a nice big puppy pose. Now, I like to keep my forehead to the floor. I think it's kinder on the neck, but feel free to bring that gaze forward if that works for you. So we've got hips over the knees. Big exhale as you slide the hands forwards. And then just letting the head come down from there. Spread the fingers, press the hands down into the floor. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Neck is long. Feel the space through the spine, through the rib cage. Again, inhale, exhale. Keep spreading out the fingers. Awesome. And then walking the hands back towards you, pressing into the fingertips now as you round up through the spine. Head relaxes down. Again, just a little work on those banders. So pulling belly button in towards the spine. Lift on the pelvic floor is going to help to seal in your energy. And on an anatomical level, give you more support for the organs and spine and pelvis. And then release down, lion breath. Big exhale, stick your tongue out. 2 more, rounding up. And release. 1 more time, rolling up. Release. Coming back to centre now. Let left hand come forwards, fingertip to the floor, right finger edge to the floor. Right, little finger I meant, sorry. It is on the right hand though. Threading under, I'm supporting myself with that left arm so I can relax down into this twist. Just pausing here, working again into the lats. Okay, and then coming back up from there. I'm going to slide the left hand back a little bit. I'm going to come into a balance now, picking up that left leg, right hand, going to that left ankle, bringing the gaze forwards again, using the abdominal muscles, gazes forwards, pausing here. And then again, releasing all the way down, coming into child's pose from there, stretching out. Knees can be together or apart. And then take your time now as you come all the way up. Come again into cat stretch. Press into fingertips, round up through the spine. Head releases down. And then letting go. Cool. And then again come up. Invite to join me on lion breath. Exhale. Inhale up. Let's do 1 more. Exhale. And then again coming up from there. Puppy pose, again reaching out, nice big opener through the chest. This is great if you've got a stiff neck today. If you have got a stiff neck, by the way, do the version I'm doing. Again, pressing hands into the floor for that lovely length through the spine. Okay, come back up from there. Left hand remains forwards a little. I'm sorry, right hand. Threading under with the left arm now. Little finger sweeps across the mat. Put loads of weight down through that left arm so you've got lots of lovely support. Support for the spine. Again, neck is relaxed. Good. Pausing there. Inhale, exhale. Okay, and then again coming back up from here, sliding the left hand out and right hand comes back. Picking up the right foot now with the left hand, little balance work. Let's see if we can bring the gaze forwards, again switching on through the core a little. You're going to shake a little bit, that's good to shake sometimes. Unless you're in a deep stretch, that's not so good. That means the muscle fibers are about to tear, so don't do that. Okay, coming back down. Tucking the toes under now, just going to drop the hips back onto the heels. So just working the feet a little bit now, strengthening the connective tissue around the toes. Hands just on the thighs, shoulders draw back and down. Chin is just level to the floor. Stretching around the toes, around the feet. It's a great one to do if you tend to get achy feet, bunions, etc. Really a great one to do regularly. Okay, and then bringing hands onto the mat, downward dog now, tucking toes under, slowly coming up and back. The neck is nice and relaxed. Going to work the legs a little bit now, bending one knee and then the other. Give the head a little bit of a shake too. Okay, let's move it into plank position. So from here, take a step back. Let's press the legs together, just for a change. And then coming forwards, going to bend the elbows ever so slightly. See how that switches on the chest a bit more. Those pectoral muscles, big supporters of the shoulder joint, we've got to work them. Exhale again to press back. Neck again is nice and long. Alright, and then again coming forwards. Love planks. Tuck the tailbone in a little, or you know you're welcome to bring knees down to the floor. Bend the elbows a little, feel those biceps working. And then again, exhale, coming back. Biceps also make up part of the shoulder joint, just so you know. Okay, and then let the knees just come to the floor now. I feel the need for a hip opener. Let's bring the right leg forward. We're going to come into deer pose. So that's just a mellow version of pigeon. So dropping from there, hips over to the right side. Right foot's coming over to the left side of the mat. Back leg is a little bent. And then from here, just folding forwards just a touch. So reaching the arms forward. It's going to stay upright. Twisting forwards, shoulders softening down. Enjoying that stretch through the hips. Little stretch on the pelvic floor there as well. And then let's come into Lord of the Fishes pose from here. So let's see if we can lift that left leg off the floor using those hip rotators. And then from there, slowly bringing it round without it touching the floor, and then place it down. Okay? Sink the left hip down onto the mat, nice and level. Even weight through the torso, and then coming into a closed twist from there. Anyone who's on now, who's pregnant, just turn the other way, please. Keep it nice and open. Okay, otherwise, coming over, already postnatal actually. Amen. Okay, so from here, arm comes over, chin level to the floor, just take a little twist from there. Keep it nice and gentle if that's what you need today. So when you like back pain, menstruation or anything like that, just keep it nice and gentle. If you want to go harder, then go. Alright, and then coming all the way back round from there. Just going to pick up this left foot now, taking hold around the foot, and then pressing into the heels, stretch up, lift the gaze. Enjoying that stretch into the calf muscle. Nice one. Okay, and then releasing down. Let's see if we can jump it back into plank position. Any of those things I just mentioned, if that's you today, please don't jump. Otherwise, you can just step it back. So hands to the floor. If you are jumping, make sure you exhale as you come back. Okay, and then again, just pausing in our plank. Okay, option of course to drop the knees if this was a little much. Let's hold it for 2 more breaths. Come back again, downward dog. So just pausing here. Isn't downward dog just the best? Okay, again, just bending one knee and then the other. And then we'll just have a little play around here. Let's bring the forearms down to the floor. Bringing the chin in towards the chest, back of the neck is nice and long. Keep pressing into those forearms. Okay, one more breath. And then release again, knees down, coming into child's pose. From there, reach out with the arms, neck is relaxed. Okay, and then from there, just coming all the way up. And then we'll bring the left leg forwards now. I'm going to drop it over onto the left hip now. Right leg just folded behind, pressing into the left heel. Okay, folding forwards as you wish. So just go to where it feels okay. The stretch should be predominantly through the left glute, also a little piriformis says that would be quite strong across the centre of the bottom cheek, the buttocks. That always makes me think of Forrest Gump, the word buttocks. Buttocks. Okay, alright. And then from here, just take your time now as you come all the way up. Okay, so that nice slow movement with the hip joint, let's get those smaller muscles working. Hover the right leg, and then no hands. And then from there, bringing the leg over, nice and slowly, and planting the right foot down from there. Okay, right hand goes behind, left arm up and over. Okay, breath in, lifting up, exhale to gently turn. Shoulders again, drawing back and down, pausing there. Again, you've got the option to turn the other way, of course, and always got the option to keep things very gentle. Some practice is better than none. Taking your time now as you unravel the spine, taking hold of the right foot, interlace the fingers, press into the heels, stretch up, drawing again the toes back towards you. Okay, and again just pausing there. Okay, and then again just releasing all the way back down. Alright, let's again either jump or step back into plank position one more time. This time coming into Vashisthasana side plank. So option to bring right knee to the floor, or you can have both legs straight. The right hand is coming to the midline of the mat. And then from here we're reaching up with that left arm. So you can always reach out with that lower leg again if that works well for you today. And just, some of us have a little tendency to rock back, so just making sure those hips are nicely stacked. I'm one of those people for sure. Okay, one more time. And then I'm going to bring that knee down to come out of it nice and gently. So slowly lower. We're going to come into head to knee pose now. So left leg out to the side and that. Reaching up with the arms. We're going to take a little rotation around to the left side. Exhale, folding forwards and down from there. So we're looking towards getting that breastbone towards the thigh bone. If it's not great for you to twist today, just bring hands on the inside of the left leg instead. So hands to the foot, or if that's a bit too much of a reach, hands to the floor. It's all good. Okay, and then just taking your time now to come up. We'll come into cobbler's pose. So bringing soles of the feet together, hands onto the feet there as you lift up. And just see if you can soften into the hips a little bit. Just letting them melt down. Feel free to fold forwards if you wish. Taking it a little deeper now. We haven't done standing push, so you probably won't be massively warm. So do take this one gently, cobbler's pose. And then take your time to come up. Okay, so we'll do that plank again, Vashisthasana, and then head to knee pose. So from here again, just moving into your plank position. We're going to take whatever options you need. Tuck that tailbone in, bend the elbows a little. So really focusing on the anterior chain of muscles now, getting them all nicely switched on. Okay, and then come again into Vashisthasana. So I'm going to bring the left knee down to start with, bring left hand to the midline, and then reaching up from there. Inhale, exhale, sweet. Again, stronger option, you could reach out. Again, just checking those hips are nicely stacked. Awesome. Stay with the breath. Well done, everyone. Okay, and then again, just coming down, we'll come into head to knee pose, other side now. Right leg reaches out, breath in, lower rotation through the torso, exhale as you fold. So just take your time now, hands to foot, or maybe the floor, or maybe hands on the inside of the leg. It's all good. Okay, and then just taking your time now as you again come all the way out. So let's meet in downward dog now. We'll do a couple of standing postures. So forward fold at the back of your mat, Hasta Padanga Stasana. You can take hold of the big toes with the first 2 fingers, or take hands under the feet for a stronger stretch. Palms of the hands facing up, obviously, and then pulling down, head just hangs. Now if that's not attainable for you, that doesn't really matter, it's all good. You can take a block underneath the hands, or just have hands onto the knees from there. Do feel free to bend the knees a little bit as well. Breath in, breath out. Okay, and then just taking your time now as you roll all the way back up from there. So just walking the hands up the legs and lift. Okay, good. Alright, so let's just come to the centre of our mat. I'm going to work in chair pose to start with. Ooh, no one likes chair pose, but it's great for the hip joint. So, going to bend the knees. You can take the feet a little bit apart. That again, that was better for you. Reach out with the arms, sinking the hips down. Core nice and strong. Tailbone again, just drawing down from there. Let's retract the shoulder blades a little. I like to keep the hands a little lower than in line with ears, which is sometimes instructive. I think that throws the back out for a lot of people. So just dropping it down from there. And then let's come into a twist. So coming down, coming to my left side first so you can see me. And then just pressing the arms into the leg. Knees are nice and level. Okay, either staying here or reaching out. Up to you. Okay, and then coming back to the top, just take a moment into Tadasana. And then other side, again coming down. And then again sinking from there. Good. Again, feel free to reach up with the right arm, or just staying where you are if you're quite happy there. Okay, and then again coming up, this time hands to the lower back, take the feet apart a little. Pressing the hips forwards as you lift through the heart now. Shoulders again just drawing back and down. Okay, and then coming back to centre from there. Right leg forwards now, left leg back. We'll go triangle warrior 2. So longer, nice long stance now. Reaching out with the arms, right hand comes down, left arm up. Okay, nice big expansion through the rib cage. Either again bringing the gaze forwards or drawing it up towards that top hand. Choice is yours. If you'd like to go a little deeper into it now, that top arm could come over, Utthita Trikonasana. And then really use your core as you come up. So it's a really long lever for the lower back to deal with. So really use that core to come up. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, slightly longer stance now. And then exhale as you bend into the right knee. We're going to push down into the back foot from there. Great. Okay, let's reach out with the arms now. We'll just come static into this. So reaching out, open across the chest, broaden the collarbones. And then imagine you're trying to stretch your mat, so press down and out with the feet. Okay, and then take your time to come up and release down from there. Give the shoulders a little bit of a roll. Let's take it to the other side. Might need to again just shorten the stance a little. Again, breath in. Exhale now to come all the way down. Good, Trikonasana. See where you land and work from there. Good. Again, might like to bring the gaze out for a bit more of a challenge. Maybe bringing the top arm over for a deeper stretch. These are all just options. Tune in, see what you need. Good job. And then again, just take your time now as you come all the way up. A little longer on the stance now. Again, reaching out with the arms, breath in. Exhale to sink down. Again, just drawing the tailbone down, pressing into the feet now. Reaching out, broaden across the collarbones. Become aware of the heartbeat. Taking your time now to lift hands onto the hips. I'm going to come forwards from there. Just turn the toes in a little, heels nice and wide. Pull up through the thighs now, so you feel the kneecaps lift a little bit, and it feels like the thigh bones have been pulled up into the socket. Super secure. Hands coming down, Prajvita Padottanasana, so pressing fingertips into the mat now. Feel the sitting bones open. That's going to help stretch top of the hamstrings and into the glutes a bit. And then walking the hands forwards if you'd like to take that a little further. Really expansive now as you let the head release down in between the arms. Holding it there. Good job. Bringing the hands back towards you now. Okay. Strong through the back, strong through the core as you inhale to left. We'll take one sun salute from the top of our mat. Going to hit the floor again. So let's take a breath in now. Float the arms up. Exhale to come all the way down. Jump or step back. Yogi's choice. Okay, pausing here. Let's bring it down for a back bend. So, exhale to lower, untucking the toes, and then pressing into the hands, heart forwards, chin level to the floor. Press the hips down into the mat so the legs feel energized. Maybe hover the legs, a little bit more locust than cobra now. Maybe lift the hands off the mat. Exhale to release down. We'll just come into a floor bow now, bringing the feet up towards the bottom, reaching back, take the ankles. If this is not accessible to you, you can work with one leg. So one hand to the floor, other hand reaches back, and we kick back from there. Okay, or going double leg. Exhale now as we kick, chin level to the floor, lift the eyes, lift the drishti. Good. Now see if you can pull the belly button in a little bit, lift that pelvic floor and relax your jaw. Releasing down. Let the head turn to one side or rest it down onto your hands. And then one more round. So if you did one leg, take the other leg now, otherwise grabbing the feet. You could flip it to go a little deeper. So palms facing outwards, thumbs on top. So that's an external rotation from the shoulders. And then kicking back and up from there. And again, releasing all the way back down. Let the legs drop down. Okay, come back again into Balasana, big push up, exhale. Coming again into child's pose. So hands dropping down. And this time, let's take the knees wide and bring the head just into the hands. Give the jaw a little bit of a massage. A little bit of a massage there. Good. Okay, we'll just bring ourselves back to sitting now, so taking your time to come up, start winding down a little bit now. So let's reach the legs out to either side, Konasana, pressing into the heels, hands just coming forwards, maybe bring your forearms to the floor, and just kind of rest there really. Keep a little work through the legs just to protect the knee joints, and then just sinking down. So just know that the floor's got you. You can relax now. No need to balance anymore. Lengthening the breath. Allow the pelvic floor to soften a little bit now. This will help to soften the back. Okay, and then walking the hands back towards you, come all the way up. We're going to come down onto our backs now. So take your time as you come down. Just nice and slowly. Hugging the knees in to give yourself a nice big hug. Back of the neck is long. Hold it there. And then popping the feet down onto the mats. Let's come into shoulder bridge. If you've got a block near you or a cushion, just pop that between your legs. That would just help to strengthen the whole thigh and hip joints, etc. as you grip onto that block. Pressing firmly into the feet now, come on up. Back of the neck is long. And just hold it here. If you like interlacing the hands, feel free to do that. The head needs to remain still. Legs are strong. Feel the glutes switch on. Releasing down. I'm going to stretch out the back now. So bringing right leg in, hands around the right shin. Left leg relaxes down from there. The legs slightly out to the side. So we don't restrict our breathing. And then let's bring the legs over to the left. So bending both legs in now. Deep abdominal twist. Legs go over to the left side and we stretch out to the far corner with the right arm from there. Good. Imagine you're breathing into the right ribs. Take your time now as you come all the way back up. Okay, and then drawing the left leg in, right leg rests down. So in from there and just slightly out to the side. Again, just pausing there. Okay, and then again, just taking your time, bringing the knees in, legs over to the right side now. Reaching on out with the left arm. So stretching up now. Imagine you're breathing into those left ribs with a lovely expansion through the left rib cage. Nice little rotation through the whole spine. And then again, just coming back to centre. So let's just drop the legs in towards one another now, feet going wide. Hands just relaxing down onto the pelvis or maybe by your side. Let the lower back just relax down into the floor now. Or maybe let them rest flat to the floor. And take a minute or so here just to settle the energy back down. Allow the face to relax now, softening the jaw, neck and shoulders relaxed. Deep inhale and exhale. See if you can lengthen the breath out, so just a little longer than the inhale. It's fine to breathe through the mouth if breathing through the nose doesn't suit you. Allow bones to rest, heavy on the floor. Just breathe. if you have the time to stay here a little longer, then I advise you to do that. Otherwise, we're just going to gently roll onto our side now. Slowly coming over, pressing into the hands. Take your time now as you come all the way up. And then let's take an inhale, floating up with the arms. Exhale, bringing the hands all the way down. And then again, inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. And then one more time, breath in. And exhale. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the session. And I hope you go on to have a lovely day, or maybe a lovely evening if you're watching this on camera.